Do you ever wonder what you could do to improve your sales page conversions? Hi, I'm Michelle Sissom, the results lady from DecisiveMinds.com, and I wanted to share with you a couple of things, a couple of mistakes I see on a lot of sales pages. So the first thing is that I see a lot of content and not a lot of imagery. And what I want you to really pay attention to in your marketing, whether it's the sales page or anything else, is the use of images. You know, there's been a lot of research done lately by Facebook, by other social media sites, at what happens with, what's the reaction to people that people have whenever they see images. And if you'll notice recently, we've seen a change in the format on a lot of the social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, where the images have become more prevalent and easier for people to see and easier to interact with. And that's because they get it. They understand how important the pictures are. And so I want to impress upon you that when you're creating sales pages, sales content, the pictures are emotional for people. So it's extremely important that you use lots of pictures. You're still going to have the content, but you're going to use lots of pictures. So that was number one. Number two, the second mistake I see most people making is that they really have missed the mark on their message. So we get really wrapped up in our own stuff, in our own jargon, in knowing what it is that our clients need, right? But what we have to remember is that what sells is what they think they need. So to be able to provide that, we have to use their languaging. It's very important that our message mimics exactly what they think they're looking for, so that whenever they get to your sales page, they go, oh my God, this was written for me, right? So are you paying attention to what they're saying? I guess I need to do a whole video on that. And then the third thing that I wanted to share with you is that the way sales pages are read is people start at the top, and I want you to think about what you do whenever you go to a sales page, and they start to scroll down and they read along the way. They will read the subheads, the sections that are the much larger content, right? The things that stand out. They will read that and scroll all the way to the bottom looking for the price, okay? And then once they get down to the price, they will come back up, and if any of those subheads catch their attention, then they will stop and read the content in between. And so knowing that, it's extremely important that you put those really enticing lines, right? That statement that's going to get their attention becomes the subhead so that they will stop and read that section. So I want you to pay very close attention to the subheads that you are using. Now, if you have a tendency to use the same font size throughout, then there's a mistake, right? They're not going to read anything without subheads. So be sure that you've got some larger text in there. Be careful about putting too many sizes of text. You don't want to do that. And I'll throw a bonus one in. You also don't want to have a bunch of different colors of content, okay? Stick to two colors. Maybe it's black for the regular content, and maybe you're using blue or red or something like that to accent the subheads or the title or whatever, okay? All right, so there's some good tips on how to improve your sales page so that people will hit the buy button. I'll have to come back with a few more because there's some other great tips too. Okay, so for more wonderful information like this, be sure and join me at DecisiveMinds.com. This is Michelle Sissom saying, be decisive. Bye-bye.